Hello everyone, this is Shabazz here. Welcome to Testpert MBA Prep. Today we are going to discuss all the most important current affairs of April month. As you can see, we have started the series of current affairs from the last 6 months. So recently I have discussed about the March current affairs. Now today we will discuss all the important questions which were asked in the examination also and which are expected to be asked in the upcoming examination. So in this lecture, we have covered all the current affairs, including the awards and honors, autobiographies, indexes, the most important, which are very important for many competitive exams like TISNET, CMAT, SSC, like any other exams also. So let's start today's lecture without any wasting of time. And if you gone through all these questions which have mentioned in this lecture, then you need not to go for any other source for current affairs because we covered everything. Okay. So let's begin without any delay. So where was the insect name Potamophilus coronavirus discovered? Okay. So actually, recently one insect was discovered, which name has been given on the basis of this pandemic, that is coronavirus. So this insect was discovered at which place is asking about the question. So options are Kosovo, Nepal, Andorra, or Switzerland. Okay, and the correct answer will be Kosovo. Okay. The Kosovo actually it's a city which was there. One biologist is there, famous biologist Halil Ibrahimi, and he has discovered a new insect species. That name is Potamophilus coronavirus. Okay, sometimes this TISNET and many other SSC examinations will ask about the species and critically endangered animals also. Okay, because we cannot neglect this topic, so that's why I included this question so that you cannot miss this topic also. And this insect was named after the coronavirus COVID 19. And the next question will be recently Charles Justek, the developer of Dash, passed away. Okay. So recently we have heard in the news also, Charles Justek has passed away, but he invented and he discovered one important thing. Option A is radio antenna or antivirus or Photoshop, or fourth option will be PDF. Okay. The correct answer will be PDF. Okay, the computer scientist Charles Jessek, the co-founder of Adobe. You know, many of the people will use this PDF, and whoever we have systems, no, we use this PDF format only. So it's a very famous portable document format which being used in nowadays. And the founder of this, this PDF format, that is Charles Jessek, has passed away in April 2021 in the USA. So let's move on for the next question. So when was the Old Parkinson Day annually celebrated? This is very important because the examiner will ask the important days and dates also. Okay, so you need to remember these days. When was the Old Parkinson Day annually celebrated? The options are 11th April, 9th April, 12th April, or 8th April. Okay, let's see the answer. What is the correct answer? The correct answer will be 11th April because the Old Parkinson Day is annually observed across the globe on 11th April to create the awareness and raise the funds to support the people who living with the Parkinson disease. Okay. On this day, Parkinson Day will be celebrated because not celebrated because it's annually, in order to create the awareness or raise the funds to support the people living with the Parkinson disease. And this day marks the birth anniversary of Dr. James Parkinson. Okay, and who was the first to describe this disease. Basically, it's a neurological syndrome in 1817. So apart from that, 12th April is also very important day, dosto. Okay? Because the 12th April is celebrated as International Day of Human Space Flight. Remember this point also. 12th April is celebrated as International Day of Human Space Flight. Okay. The next move on to the next question. So where was the 3000-year-old town Rise of Aten or Lost Golden City discovered? Your options are Greece, Italy, Portugal, or Egypt. So again, I will repeat the question. Where was the 3000-year-old town, Rise of Aten or Lost Golden City discovered? Your options will be Greece, Italy, Portugal, and Egypt. The correct answer will be Egypt. Okay. A 3000-year-old town has been excavated in the city of Luxor in Egypt, and this city has been formally named as Lost Golden City or Rise of Aten because many of the things which were discovered mostly in the Middle East area. Okay, so you can some of the things will be discovered in Greece area, but most of the things you will find all these Asian things. Lost Golden City or many of the cities will be found in the Egypt areas. Okay. Next question will be, Ping An Insurance has emerged a world most valuable insurance brand in the brand finance insurance. That is, top 100 report will be released every year regarding to the insurance companies. So in that, which is a company has emerged as a most valuable insurance brand, and that is Ping An Insurance. And this insurance company is located in which country? It is it France, Italy, China, or Japan? Okay. So, you know, question understood, right? So Ping An Insurance, it's a top company, it's a top insurance company in the brand finance insurance 100 report for 2021. It was top this report. And this company belongs to the which country? Is it France, Italy, China, or Japan? The correct option will be China. Okay, remember that China is the correct option. And next question will be, which country has topped the CIPRI military expenditure database ranking for the year 2020? CIPRI is nothing but Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. They will release the data regarding for the, whatever the armies, armors they are utilizing, and they will analyze the data. According to that, they will release which country own more army equipments or armors, etc. So which country top? The options are China, United Kingdom, United States, or Russia. The correct option will be United States. And India is on third position. Remember, this is also one of the most important point. Okay, has a new report which was released by the CIPRI. The top five biggest spenders in 2020 on army equipments or armors, etc., were the United States, whose expenditure will be $778 billion, and next will be the China, 252 billion dollar, and third position is India, $72.9 billion. So even though the difference between China and India is very huge, okay, we are not even touching the $100 billion also. So now the India is taking more steps to increase the expenditure on acquiring the military equipments, etc., because we should be ready at any time. And nowadays the India is focusing more on local industries who are developing these armory equipments. So it's time for India to increase at least to touch $100 billion. Okay, next fourth will be the Russia, and fifth will be the United Kingdom, whose expenditure will be $59.2 billion. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So here, sorry, the slide has been mismatched. So this just now we have discussed about the Ping An Insurance, which emerged as the most valuable brand that located in the China. Okay, which are recording a 26%. Despite recording a 26% drop, but even though it stopped in the most valuable insurance brand. Name the MDO and CEO of Axis Bank who has been reappointed for the 3 more years on the post by Bank Board. Okay. So he's asking basically about the MDO and CEO of the Axis Bank. The options are Shashidhar Jagdishan, Amitabh Chaudhary, Sandeep Bakshi, or Aditya Puri. This is all your options. Very similar. You have heard many times this famous personality's name. And the correct option will be Amitabh Chaudhary. So Amitabh Chaudhary has been reappointed as a managing director and CEO of the private sector lending Axis Bank for 3 more years. So apart from that, can you please tell me about other personalities also? Aditya Puri, very famous name, who is the MD of HDFC Bank initially, and he is the longest serving MD of HDFC Bank. This is also a very important question. And now presently, the Shashidhar Jagdishan is handling the CEO and MD of HDFC Bank. Clear? Now, present CEO and MD of HDFC Bank is Shashidharan Jagdishan. And as usual, Amitabh Chaudhary is the CEO of Axis Bank. Now only we studied. And last is Sandeep Bakshi. Sandeep Bakshi is also the MD and CEO of ICIC Bank. You remember. So whatever I said, very important, because they are recently appointed, and there are high chances to be asked in the upcoming examination. Aditya Puri, he is the longest serving MD of HDFC Bank. Now the present MD and CEO will be Shashidharan, and next will Amitabh Chaudhary, is the CEO of MD and CEO of Axis Bank. And last but not least, Sandeep Bakshi. He is the MD and CEO of ICIC Bank. Clear? Let's move on to the next question. Who is the author of the book titled The Living Mountain? Again, we came to the most important topics, authors. So, Jhumpa Lahiri, Vikram Seth, Amrita Pritam, or Amitav Ghosh. Okay. He's asking who is the author of the book titled The Living Mountain, and the correct answer will be Amitav Ghosh. Okay. Actually, this book was written. It describes about the how the human nature has exploited the old environment and how the environmental collapse has happened. It's very beautiful book, okay, written by the Amitav Ghosh. And Jhumpa Lahiri has also written the book of Whereabouts. Okay, we will discuss later. And Vikram Seth has written a Suitable Boy book. I think in my last lecture also I remember this topic. Okay, so Vikram Seth has written a Suitable Boy, which was film also made on that book. Okay, next, who is the author of the novel Whereabouts? Just now I told you the options will be Jhumpa Lahiri. Renowned American author Jhumpa Lahiri has launched a new novel titled Whereabouts. Recently, actually, it was translated into the English. First, the original copy was released in Italian, but now it has been translated into the English by Jhumpa Lahiri itself. Okay. Next, what is the rank of India in the SIPRI military expenditure database for the year 2020? Just now we discussed about this rank, right? And I explained about the expenditure also. The correct option will be third. Okay, so India is the third biggest military spender in the whole 2020 according to the new data titled SIPRI military expenditure database. So the full form of SIPRI will be Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Many times the examiner will ask from basics also. Okay, he will ask what is the full form of SIPRI. Okay, like that. So you need to remember this abbreviation form also. Next, World Intellectual Property Day is observed on which day? Very important days and dates, right? So the World Intellectual Property Day is observed on 26th April, 24th April, 25th April, or 27th April. Options. Okay. Now the correct answer will be 26th April. Okay, and this Old Intellectual Property Day, is released by WIPO, whose headquarter would be Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, and this WIPO was formed in the year 1967. Remember, this is also very important point to be note down. Okay, and its parent organization will be United Nations. So under the United Nations, this organization will work. Okay, so the most important thing is the World Intellectual Property Day is observed on 26th April. Next, WIPO, any World Intellectual Property Organization, whose headquarter will be Geneva, Switzerland, and it was established in the year 14th July 1967. This is also very important, and it works under the United Nations. Clear? So with this one question we have covered many other important questions. Let's move on to the next question. What is the name of the China's first Mars rover? Your options are Zhurong, option B is Xing, option C is Xiang, and option D Huzing. Okay. So, what is the name of the China's first Mars rover? The correct option will be Zhurong. Okay, the meaning will be a traditional fire god, and this announcement has been made by the officially by the government, and it has been named as Zhurong. And recently, if you talk about the Mars, the Dubai also come into the picture because Dubai has sent one spacecraft to the Mars, and its mission name is Hope, right? Hope probe, we can say, and it's a robotic probe, and it's successfully revolving around the Mars. It has also sending the signals to the Dubai Space Center. Let's move on to the next question. Which film has won the Best Picture Award at the 93rd Academy Awards for the Oscars 2021? Again, awards. This is also very important topic for exams and very interesting topic for the examiner. He will ask at least one or two questions from the awards. The options are Minari, Nomadland, The Father, and D is Judas and the Black Messiah. The question is who won the Best Picture Award at 93rd Academy Awards or Oscar, you can say. The correct option will be Nomadland. So Nomadland film won the Best Picture Award at 93rd Academy Award 2021. Next, name the former governor of RBI who considered as a father of banking reforms in India who has passed away recently. See, obituaries are also very important part. Okay, so we will discuss all the important person who passed away because they will ask one or two questions from this one also. So options will be YV Reddy, yes, Venkataraman, C Rangarajan, or D will be the M Narsimhan. The correct answer will be Narsimhan. M Narsimhan is the correct answer. The former governor of Reserve Bank of India, M Narsimhan, who has considered as a father of banking reforms in India, has passed away due to COVID-19 related illness. He recently has passed away. Remember this thing. And what is the theme of World Malaria Day 2021? Very, very important. Options are ready to beat malaria. Option B is invest in future, defeat malaria. Option C is reaching the zero malaria target. Or option D is zero malaria starts with me. Okay, because this is such a hot topic in India which is going down, and because India is also trying to eliminate the malaria by target will be 2030. Remember, 2030 we are setting the target to eliminate the malaria, and for TB the elimination target will be 2025. And till now, if you see the report which was released recently, 116 jo 116 districts in India has reported zero malaria cases in November 2020. And in order to achieve the target also, so India recently come up with the national framework for malaria elimination, which carry out from 2016 to 2030. So these are a very important question which are covering I am along with this question. So correct option will be the theme of World Malaria Day 2021 is reaching the zero malaria target. So option C is the correct answer. Remember, reaching the zero malaria target is the correct answer. And I have told you about the India also, what are the steps and what are the targets. 2030 we are going to eliminate the malaria. And for this we have also developed a first national framework of malaria elimination, so which carry out from 2060 to 2030. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. What is the rank of India in 2021 Global Energy Transition Index? This is also very important. It's asking about the rank of India. Options are 95, 87, 52, or 76. The correct option will be 87. And one more thing, this Global Energy Transition Index released by which organization? That is also very important. And the answer will be Old Economic Forum. Remember, so Old Economic Forum will release this Global Energy Transition Index. Okay, and the India rank will be 87th among 115 countries, where China stood at 67. The top countries in the this ETI index will be Sweden. Okay, Sweden is the top country. Norway is the second place, and Denmark is the third place. So here the question came: which country has topped the 2021 Global Energy Transition Index? Obviously, the correct answer will be Sweden. Okay, so here the top 10 countries also listed. Just now I said Sweden is the top, Norway, Denmark, next Switzerland, next fifth is Austria. Next question will be Leaders Summit on Climate in the run up to the United Nations Climate Change Conference. This COP26 is scheduled to be held in which city? This is very, very important questions. Already asked in the previous examinations also. Okay, this COP26 is scheduled to be held in which city? The options are Paris, Madrid, Katowice, or Glasgow. The correct option will be Glasgow. Okay. The United Nations, the COP26 will take place in November, upcoming November 2021 in the Glasgow city. Okay. Next, move on to the next question. Which bank has emerged as a top arranger of a corporate bond deals in 2020-21? Your options are Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, or HDFC Bank. And the option will be HDFC Bank. The HDFC Bank has emerged the top arranger of corporate bond deals in 2020-21. The Axis Bank came in second, while ICICI Bank is the third. And recently, the MD and CEO of the Shashidhar, we have just now discussed about this. Shashidhar Jagdishan is the MD and CEO of HDFC Bank. Let's move on to the next question. What is the theme of 2021 International Mother Day? Okay, this is very important. Themes will be asked once or twice in the examinations. So the options will be harmony with nature, climate change, restore our earth, protect our species. The correct option is restore our earth. The theme of the 2021 International Mother Day is restore our earth. So basically, the nature started restoring itself. But due to this pandemic, the entire 2022, the entire world was in lockdown. Slowly, the entire earth was, the entire nature was starting restoring itself. But now again, the situation getting worse, because after the post-pandemic, every country is moving towards achieving the economic targets, and they are neglecting this whatever the target they have set in the Paris climate deal. So there is need to balance. So that's why this International Mother Earth Day theme has set as you know restore our earth. Okay. The next question will be: which country is the first in the world to introduce climate change legislation for the financial sector to report the effects of climate change on their business? Options are New Zealand, Russia, Singapore, or Vietnam. So basically, they are asking, so which country has come up with the rule or legislation, so on which the businesses has to report, so whatever the effect they have causing due to the climate change. The option will be New Zealand. The New Zealand has become the first country in the world to introduce first of its kind legislation. Okay, which includes where requires all the financial sector like banks, insurers, investment manager to report the effect of climate change on their businesses. Next, who is the author of the children's book The Christmas Pig? Options are Salman Rushdie, Catherine Patterson, C is a Ruskin Bond, or D is a J.K. Rowling. Okay. I know everything. Everybody's know this answer. The famous writer J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, is all set to release a new children's book titled Christmas Pig. Okay. Next question will be, what is the rank of India in the Old Press Freedom Index 2021? Again, we came to the ranks. Okay, so what is the rank of India in the Old Press Freedom Index 2021? And your options are 151, 139, 127, or 142. The correct option will be 142 because India has been placed at the 142nd position among the 118 countries in the latest World Press Freedom Index 2021. And this released by the, who is the organization which released this World Press Freedom Index? This Reporters Sans Frontiers, or it can also be called as Reporters Without Borders. Remember, sometimes they will also ask, this World Press Freedom Index 2021 is released by which organization? It's a Reporter Without Borders. Okay. And recently World Press Conference was also held, and it was jointly hosted by the UNESCO and the government of Namibia. Okay. And one of the most important thing here to be remember is World Press Freedom Day is celebrated on 3rd May. Remember the important dates. Okay. World Press Freedom Day is celebrated on 3rd May. Okay, and this time on 3rd May, this day has been celebrated, and the theme is information is a public good. Okay, information is a public good. So let's move on to the next question. Which country ranked last in the Henley Passport Index? Options are Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. Okay, which country ranked the last in the Henley Passport Index? The correct option will be Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan ranked last in the Henley Passport Index. Not only Afghanistan, apart from Afghanistan, Iraq is also included in that. Syria is also included in that. And this Henley Passport Index was launched in the year 2006. Remember, this is a very important date, and it covers almost 199 countries. And top countries will be Japan and Singapore. Okay, clear. And bottom, as I told, Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan are the bottom countries. And what is the rank of India? This is very important point to be noted down. What is the rank of India in the Henley Passport Index? The options are 104th, 45th, 85th, or 53rd. The correct option will be 85th. Okay. So the India stands at number 85 in the list. Has the Indian citizen can visit visa free or visa on arrival in over 58 places. 58 places they can travel with a visa free. Next question will be, Murali M. Natarajan has been reappointed as a managing director and CEO of which bank? Again, appointments. The options are Axis Bank, Karur Vasa Bank, DCB Bank, or Indusland Bank. The correct option is DCB Bank. RBI has approved the reappointment of the Murali M. Natarajan as a managing director and CEO of private sector lender DCB for further period of 1 year. Actually, he is an existing, but he is extended for a next 1 year. Next question will be, Washington Sundar and Devdutt Padikkal have become the brand ambassador of which sports brand? Your options will be Adidas, Nike, Reebok, or Puma. The correct option will be, as you know, that by seeing the symbol itself, Puma, right? Many of these people use this brand. The Puma India signs Washington Sundar and Devdutt Padikkal as a brand ambassadors. In last lecture also we have studied one sports person who has been signed as a brand ambassador of the Glenmark Candid powder. Can you please tell me who is that sports person, if you remember? Okay, that is for your homework. Remember that one. Next question will be, as per Facebook Economist Intelligence Unit study, what is the rank in internet inclusion and gender inequality and access the old wide web? Okay, so basically they are asking, just a minute, friends. Yeah, basically they are asking, as per Facebook Economist Intelligence Unit study. Okay, it's a report actually released by the Facebook. So according to that, what is the rank of India in internet inclusion? Okay, the usage of internet and gender inequality in accessing the www, that is www dot or world wide web. The options will be 51st, 49th, 55th, or 42nd. The correct option will be 49th. So even though India has the cheapest data plans, you know how the Geo has turned the internet platform in India, right? Now many of the people use this Geo internet. And even though India has the cheapest data plans, nearly 700 million internet users, the country is at 49th spot, which comes into the internet inclusion gender equality in accessing the internet. Okay, and this index will cover total 120 countries. Remember, the data which came out, no, the rank of India is 49th among 120 countries. Next question will be, who has been named as a leading male cricketer in the world in 2021 edition of the Wisden Cricketers Almanac? Okay, so very tough question, right? No need to worry. It's just asking about the leading male cricketer in the Wisden Cricketers Almanac. So the options will be Kane Williamson, Kieron Pollard, Ben Stokes, or Virat Kohli. The correct option will be Kane Williamson. The leading male cricketer in the world is England's Ben Stokes, whereas the leading women's cricketer in the world is Australia's Beth Moni. Okay, so you have also seen her picture, and I seen her match. It was a very fabulous player. This leading women's cricketer in the world is Australia's Beth Moni. Women's, if you talk about, and male, it's a Ben Stokes. Next question will be, who has been appointed as a brand ambassador of the Vivo? The options are Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, or Rishabh Pant. Who is the brand ambassador of the Vivo? I think everybody know who have seen the ads also. The Chinese smartphone major Vivo has appointed cricket. Virat Kohli has its brand ambassador. Okay. So these are a bad ambassador which needs to remember, okay, because sometimes they will ask question directly from this. Next question will be the memoir title Believe. What life and cricket taught me is set to be released in May 2021. It's based on the life of which Indian cricket player? So basically, it's a book name which titles What Life and Cricket Taught Me. It's released it's it will be released in May 2021. Which Indian based on which Indian cricket player? The options are Ajinkya Rahane, Yuvraj Singh, Suresh Raina, or Rohit Sharma. The correct option will be Suresh Raina, the much awaited autobiography of the Suresh Raina. So it's set to hits on the book in the month of May. Elista has announced which cricketer has its brand ambassador. Again, question on brand ambassador. See, we are included this question repeatedly because you need to know the importance of this question, because whatever the question which is designed here are designed based on the analysis of the question which asked in the previous examination. So you don't neglect any question. Remember all the questions. Definitely will get more than 10 to 12 questions from this all current affairs we are covering from last 6 months. Okay, and this Elista has announced which cricketer has it brand ambassador. The correct answer will be, I think you came to know, Suresh Raina. Okay, Elista, a brand backed by the prestigious Techno Dome Group, has announced the cricketer Suresh Raina as its brand ambassador. Next, which film has won best film award in BAFTA awards 2021? Okay, again awards. The options are Soul, Nomadland, The Present, or Promising Young Woman. The correct option will be Nomadland. So this time Nomadland sweep the awards like anyway. Okay, it was best in the BAFTA, it was best in the Academic Oscar Awards, right? It was best in the Golden Globe Awards, everything. And the movie is also very good. Okay, the 74th British Academy Film Awards held over 2 nights for the first time. This opening night ceremony was virtually done from London's Royal Albert Hall, because you know how the old is ongoing with this pandemic, dealing with the pandemic. So they made all this ceremony virtually. And the best film is Nomadland, who awarded with the BAFTA Awards 2021. Next, the Axis Bank and its subsidiary have recently acquired what percent of stake in the Max Life Insurance Company to become its co-promoters? Okay, so nothing but the Axis Bank has partnered with the Max Life Insurance Company by acquiring some stakes. And what is the percentage of stakes is asking. The question will be, the answers are 11.55%, 15.11%, 12.99%, or 14%. The correct option will be 12.99%. The Axis Bank, along with its subsidiaries, the Axis Capital, you have heard so many times, Axis Securities, have completed the acquisition of 12.99% stake in Max Life Insurance Company. Okay, so many people have insurance in this company, very famous company. So, who has won the award for the best leading actor at the 74th edition of BAFTA Awards? Okay, this is also very important. Again, BAFTA Awards, and this time it's asking about the best leading actor. The options are Anthony Hopkins, Jonathan Price, Antonio Banderas, or Adam Driver. The correct option will be Anthony Hopkins. The Anthony Hopkins, the father, has won the award for the best leading actor at the 74th edition of the BAFTA Awards 2021. Let's move on to the next question. Who has been appointed as a new Chief Election Commissioner of India? Very, 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 very important question to be noted down. Mostly for TISNET and SSA examination, they will ask for sure. Who has been appointed as a new Chief Election Commissioner of India? The options are Nagendra Singh, Sushil Chandra, Rajiv Kumar, or Naveen Chawla. The correct option are Sushil Chandra. The incumbent election commissioner Sushil Chandra has been appointed as a next chief election commissioner. And can you please tell me what is the article of the constitution which deals with the chief election commissioner? Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, I will give options for that also. Article 321, Article 319, Article 318, and Article 324. Okay, the article which deals with the election commission in the Indian constitution. The correct option will be Article 324. Remember, this is the basic articles which he needs to remember. Okay, it can be asked in the examination also. Next question will be, who has topped the 2021 Forbes annual world's billionaire list? The options are Bernard Arnold, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or Bill Gates. Okay, who has topped the 2021 Forbes annual world's billionaire list? The correct option will be Jeff Bezos. Last month we have studied about the Hurun list, right? In that Hurun list, Elon Musk has topped the list, but in the Forbes annual world's billionaire list, Jeff Bezos, who is the founder of Amazon, also very famous personality, he has been listing the top in the Forbes magazine in the fourth consecutive year. And who has won the Miami Open Tennis 2021 Open Single title? Okay, a very famous tennis championship, Miami Open Tennis. And this time, who has won the women's single title? The options are Simona Halep, Noama, Naomi Osaka, Carolina Muchova, or Ashleigh Barty. The correct option will be Ashleigh Barty. Very important to be noted down. Next question: the government of India has declared April 14 as a public holiday. This day marks the birth anniversary of which leader? Very famous day actually. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar or APJ Abdul Kalam, Rabindranath Tagore, or Swami Vivekananda. The correct option will be B.R. Ambedkar. And on this day only, our Honorable Prime Minister, Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji, has been released one Bheem app, right? Do you remember? Many of the people will use this Bheem app as a digital payment app. So the government declared this Ambedkar Jayanti on April 14th as a public holiday every year, which will affect from 2021. So which country has stopped the Global Gender Gap Report 2021? Again, reports. Okay, it's asking about, so which country has stopped the Global Gender Report? Okay, the options are will be Finland, Iceland, or next is Sweden, Norway. Which is the correct option? Let's see the correct option. The Iceland has topped the index among the most gender equality country in the world for the 12th time. Remember, for the 12th time, this has been topped. And this report is also released by the World Economic Forum. Remember, and India rank is 140th rank. Can you imagine? Our India's rank is 148th, 140 is the rank. Next, when is the Old Autism Awareness Day celebrated? When it is celebrated, the options are 1st April, 2nd April, 3rd April, or 5th April. When this day is being celebrated, the correct answer is 2nd April. 2nd April every year, the Old Autism Awareness Day is celebrated. Or the word this autism is nothing but the many of the children will be facing in the communication, right? So there are three categories of the autism, like autism disorder. There are many categories like that. But anyhow, you just remember the important day. No need not go into the depth, but I'm just telling you for your knowledge. Basically, this autism means having difficulty in the communications in the mostly found in the children's. Okay. Next, what are the targets set by the India in renewable energy generation by 2030? This is very important question. The options are 245 gigawatt by 2030, 200 gigawatt by 2024, 450 gigawatt by 2030, or 250 gigawatt by 2023. So, what is the target which is set by India in renewable energy generation? The correct answer will be 450 gigawatt by 2030. So, till now we have installed 100 gigawatt, and 50 gigawatt is installing. Apart from the this target, we have another target also. So we made a target of achieving 175 gigawatt by 2022. Okay, next year. So till now we have already achieved 150 gigawatts is installing, and rest there is a remaining of only 25 gigawatts. Let's see. So India will achieve the target of 175 gigawatt by 2022 or not. But question is very important. By 2030, we are achieving the 450 gigawatt. Next, What is the rank of India in World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report 2021? Just now I discussed this question, and the correct option will be 140. And 140 is among 156 countries we have, and becoming the third worst performer in the South Asia. So we need to improve the gender gap in our India. Next, noted Marathi writer Dr. Sharan Kumar Limbale will receive the Saraswati Samman Award 2020 for which book? Last month, current affairs also I have covered this question, but in different way. In that we have discussed about so who is awarded the Saraswati Samman in this year. The options will be the correct answer is Sharan Kumar. Now the question is twisted. Dr. Sharan Kumar Limbale will receive the Saraswati Samman Award for which book? The option is Sanatan, Outcast, Bahujan, or Akhar Bashi. The correct option will be Sanatan. Okay. For the book Sanatan, he has been awarded as a Saraswati Samman. Next, which Indian cricket player has been appointed as a brand ambassador of Japanese sportswear brand? Ravindra Jadeja, Shikhar Dhawan, Jasprit Bumrah, or Rishabh Pant? Ravindra Jadeja has been appointed as a Japanese sportswear brand. Okay, you know many of the people will know this band, Basics or A6. Somebody will say A6, somebody will say Basics, whatever. But Ravindra Jadeja has been appointed as a brand ambassador of to this brand. Okay, so who has been elected as a or selected whatever you can say best actor in the lead role female in the 66th Filmfare Awards? The options are Deepika Padukone, Tapsi Pannu, Alia Bhatt, and Kangana Ranaut. The correct option will be Tapsi Pannu for the movie Thappad has won the best actor in the lead role in the 66th Filmfare Awards. Next, and who has been awarded as a Saraswati Samman 2022? Again, the same question. The answer will be Sharan Kumar Limbale for the book Sanatan. Next, who has won the Lifetime Achievement Award in the 66th Filmfare Awards? Okay, so recently the 66th Filmfare Awards has been held. The Lifetime Achievement Award was given to the Rishi Kapoor or S.B. Balasubramaniam, Irfan Khan, or Sushant Singh Rajput. The correct option will be Irfan Khan has chosen the Lifetime Achievement Award in the 66th Filmfare Awards. So this is about next question will be the best actor at the 66th Filmfare Awards: Saif Ali Khan, Salman Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, or Irfan Khan. This is a last question of the today's lecture. The best actor in the lead role is also given to the Irfan Khan only. Okay, so this is about today's lecture, friends. I hope you understand all the important questions which we have discussed. Okay, so if you want to access this PDF, you can download our Testpert app, and you can get access freely for this PDF. Okay, go through all these questions again and again. Remember all the important points we have discussed here. Okay, and there is for sure many questions will ask from this PDF itself. तो दिस इज अबाउट टुडेस लेक्चर सो आई विल मीट यू इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर मिलता हूँ मैं अगले लेक्चर में कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक के साथ तब तक के लिए टाटा बाय बाय टेक केयर स्टे सेफ एंड स्टे हेल्थी